Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, Greenwood Boxing. Here we'll be showing you all things boxing through techniques and workouts and some videos from our club, Greenwood Boxing, just to give you a little bit of insight of what we do at the club. Thanks to all our subscribers, we really appreciate the support. Please hit subscribe if you want to keep updated with our new routines and workouts. Today we're going to be going through the basics. This has been filmed during the coronavirus pandemic. So we're filming it at home as opposed to the gym. There's a lot of online workouts out there that you can be doing. So this will just give you the basics of boxing so you can keep up with some of those boxing workouts as well as our own one. First things first, we'll get started with the stance. Okay, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to be stepping forward with my left foot. Having a nice, at least shoulder width space in between my front and back foot. I like to have my toes just angled in slightly, okay? We're going to have most of the weight on the balls of our feet and have a slight bend in our knees. Okay? I'm right-handed, so I'm going to have my power punch, my power hand behind me. If you're left-handed, you'll just lead with your right hand in front and you'll have your power hand behind you there. Okay? So again, from now, on the balls of our feet, nice distance between our front and back foot. You want to try and imagine a line going from the toe, your front foot, all the way through to the heel of your back foot. That should give you the sort of distance that you need for your feet to be apart. And it's all about just being comfortable, being able to throw nice, powerful shots and a nice, comfy, strong stance. Okay, so from there, knees bent. I'll have my left shoulder in front of me slightly. I'll have my elbows tucked in. I'm just going to roll my hands up here. Clenched fists. My right hand is going to be tucked in here. So I'm going to be defending anything that comes my way, any punches that come towards me, I should be defended from. My left hand is just going to be up, just under the eye, just in front of my face. I'll do that from this angle, so you can see there. That's your basic stance, okay? When you're getting started, that'll get you through everything. As you move, as you develop in boxing, you may want a deeper stance or a taller stance, or you might change to the Philly guards and have your shoulder in front. But first things first, we're just going to have our hands here, okay? And from here, we can throw all of our punches. The first punch I'm going to show you is the jab, most important punch in boxing. As we keep our right hand tucked in here to protect ourselves, our left hand, our front hand is going to come out nice and straight, as if there's an imaginary pipe in front of you. You're going to keep your elbow tucked down as much as you can, and that's just going to come out nice and straight in front of you. If you've got a mirror, try and aim for your own nose. As you throw this punch, notice my elbow staying down right until the end, and then I'll turn my fists in there. Okay, I want my shoulder to come up and meet the side of my face. While our hands are here, our face is protected. As soon as our hands leave our face, it becomes unprotected, so I'm going to exchange my hand for my shoulder to keep me protected. And as you notice, as I extend that front hand out, I come onto the ball of my front foot and I turn my left hip in slightly, just so I can get some body weight behind that punch. As I send the punch out, it goes out nice and straight. On the way back, it comes exactly the same way it went out. Okay, I'm not going to throw it out and let it drop. I'm going to send it out and it's going to come straight back to my face. You want to imagine there's like a piece of elastic between your fist and your chin. So it comes out and then pings straight back to where it come from, okay? So again, from now, there's your jab. Turning in slightly, pushing your left shoulder in behind the punch, and then straight back to your guard. From here, there, and my right hand always stays up to my face to keep me protected. And I come straight back to the stance there. Okay, so your jab, there. Nice straight lines with your punches. Turning your shoulder in. And your right hand up here. Always protecting your face. Okay, so things to remember. Feet shoulder width apart. Right hand up by the cheekbone. Elbow in. Keep this nice and tight. It's your first line of defence. Left hand in front, second line of defence. Okay, you can pat things down there. And your jab is going to come straight out and back. Turning your hip in. Okay, so the second punch we're going to show you now is your right cross. Okay, so from the stance, for your boxing stance there, right hand tucked in here, left hand up under your cheekbone. This time you've got that imaginary pipe in front of you again. This right hand's going to come straight down the pipe and then back. Again, you're going to be swapping your fist for your shoulder as you throw it. There. And when you throw the punch, you want to pivot on the back foot. Okay, you want to pivot on the balls of your feet, on the back foot, to turn your hip in and get your body weight behind the punch. Punching techniques aren't about how big your muscles are, it's about technique creates the power. Okay, speed and technique will create the power. Okay, getting your whole body weight behind. So me pushing my hip in will send my body weight behind that punch. Okay, so from this angle here, my hands are up. It's going to come out nice and straight, keeping that elbow pointed down right till the end. My shoulder will come up and protect my face, and my back foot is up like a sprinter. Okay, pushing up. You're pushing forward, pushing all the weight forward. Okay, so here and then straight back. Keeping this left hand up to protect the face. Boom, and then straight back. Straight out and straight back. Okay, again, don't let this hand come down. Straight out, straight back. Straight out, straight back. Making sure you get the pivot on that back foot so the hips come in. Okay, so now we've done our jab, we've done our jab, we've done our cross. So we can put those together for your jab cross or your 1-2. Okay, your jab is your punch 1 and your cross is your punch number 2. Okay, you've probably heard that term in boxing, 1-2. How you perform your 1-2, you'll send your jab out. As your jab's on the way back, you'll send your 2 out, your cross, and swap them over, and then come back to your stance. Okay? Jab, cross, stance. Jab, cross, stance. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Always remember to keep your chin down and look through your eyebrows. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then back. Okay? So you've got your 1, 2. Now both of those strikes are aimed for the front of the face. We're striking this area here. Eyes, nose, mouth, chin. Okay? Now hook, I'm going to show you now, I'm going to be striking the side of the face. Okay, I'm going to strike the ear, side of the eye, temple, cheekbone, jawline, chin. Okay? So where the straight punches want to come nice and straight, this has to come round. Okay? So you've got to imagine, I've got my guard here, you want to deliver a hook to me, you can't throw it straight at me, you're going to have to come around my guard. Okay, to strike in the side of the face. So how we perform this is this technique can take a little bit of getting used to, but we're going to start with our left hook. So our right hand's going to be tucked up here in our boxing stance. We're nice and light, with chins down, nice and light on our toes. This is going to come around the side, and I'm going to turn onto my toes. So how we deliver this punch, my right hand's up. I'm going to strike, coming round the guard, thumbs up. I've pivoted on my front foot, I've turned, my heel is now facing the side and my toes are facing the other way. Okay, a good way to remember this is my feet follow my hands. Okay, so if I'm throwing my cross, as you'll notice my toes are pointing diagonally, I'm going to send my cross straight out ahead, so then my toes, as a pivot on my back foot, my toes follow my hand and point in the same direction. Same with the hook. As my hook comes round, my toes follow, and now my front foot, toes are pointing the same way as my fist is, okay? So this comes out in like imagine you're stirring a big pot, okay? Stir it with one hand. There's your hook. Elbow and fist are in line, thumbs pointing up. That comes around the guard, strikes the side of the face. I've pivoted on my front foot, sent my hip in to get my body weight behind the punch. My front toes are now facing the same way as my fist. There's your hook, and then back to your guard. Okay? From this angle, I sit down on my back leg. I'm on the balls of my foot. There. My right hand stays up here to protect me, and then back. From this angle, and then back. Okay, that's your left hook. Okay, so in this video we've covered jab, and we've covered your cross and your hook. There's some basic punches to get you started, and we've covered your stance as well. So now you can put all these punches together. Got your 1, 2, and then your hook is your 3. Okay, and you can just play about with these punches to create different combinations. You can double your jab up. You can 1, 2. You can 1, 2 jab. 1, 2 hook. Cross, hook, cross. Hook, hook, cross. Plenty of punches you can get on with. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you a couple of defence techniques. Very simple. First one, slipping. Okay, so a punch is going to come directly at our face. We're just going to move our head out of the way, either side, so the shot misses us completely. Okay, so your hands are up here, just like you throw a jab. You want to move out the way of that jab. Okay, so I've shown you how to throw a jab. Now we're going to defend the jab by slipping. So I keep my hands up here. I'll bend my knees slightly, and I'll just move to the outside of that jab. So if you can imagine, I've thrown a jab, or someone's thrown a jab at me, straight at my face, and I'm just going to bend my knees slightly and pivot at the hips and come down to the side onto the outside of that jab. Okay? You don't want to be on the inside of the jab, because then you'll be facing their power punch, their backhand. So try it to start off with. We're going to slip to the outside. Okay, so from here, we're just going to slip, slip, there. From your hips, just slipping down. And the other side, to defend the cross comes at you. You want to slip on the outside of it, so you're just going to slip the other way. Slight bend of the knees, from the hips, hands up, and slip there. Okay? Slip, slip. So then you can practice your slipping right and then slipping left. So hands up, slip, 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 slip. Okay? So you can add those into your punches now. You've got a jab, you've got your cross, you've got your hook, and also you've got some defence. Now you can add all those in. That's the sort of the basics of shadow boxing. On our next video, I'll be showing you some footwork, moving forwards, backwards, side to side, basic footwork, and some pivots as well. And we're going to build up into that sort of shadow boxing scenario where we can just throw punches, move forwards and backwards. But for now, that should get you through what you to get you started. Basic jab, cross, hook, and slips. Please like and subscribe. Happy training. Thank you very much.